Hey guys, um, Christian here. Have a seat. I've got a lot to talk about. This is a video that's been kind of years in the making. I've got a lot on my mind that I've never really addressed on my channel before, and I'm just going to get it all out. I promise I'm not going to try to ramble too much or just self-indulge on things that come up in this video, but we need to talk. Let's just put it like that. I've never made a video like this where I'm just being deadly honest about my thoughts about my YouTube channel and the future, how I feel about it. I mean, I guess I kind of have, but let's go. I'm trying to think really where to start. I have been on YouTube a decade now, a solid decade. I think my first video comes out in maybe a month or so, but like, I think when I looked up when I actually created my channel, I think it was right around this time. It might have even been a few days ago. I can't remember, but I've been on YouTube for a decade. And it's funny, when you look at my channel back when I started, I was just kind of making random videos. Like, it turned into Christian Hannah Horror, but like I was just making kind of random fun videos. And I was having a good time. And I am a horror fanatic. That's what I am. And that's pretty much what my channel is predominantly horror. And I love what I do. I have built probably one of the nicest, kindest, sweetest audiences I've seen, quite frankly. I'm so blessed and humbled with the audience that I've built. You guys are all just genuine, sweet, kind people that seem to care what I have to say or what I think about a topic, and it's truly a blessing. Over the last year or so, I wouldn't say burnt out is the proper word, but bummed out is more of the word. And it's nothing to do with any of my audience or the platform or the people I do shows with or I'm involved with. I just feel bummed out a little bit because I am a horror fanatic. That is my blood. It's in my DNA. Horror is my life. I have tattoos on me of my horror love for horror. I've got Blair Witch crosses on me. But I also love a few other things. I'm a big fan of like that great early 90s, late 80s action era. A lot of stuff that I know horror fans are obsessed with. I also love video games. I also love music. And I've always felt bummed out that I feel like I've never been able to share that with my audience because of who I am, Christian Hannah Horror. You know, here's the truth about the name of the channel. The channel's called Christian Hannah Horror. You guys call me that, and that's something you've turned me into name-wise, and I'm so humbled and blessed by that. People message me all the time, and they say, "Hey, CHH. Hey, Christian Hannah Horror, man. Big fan. Love the channel. Christian Hannah Horror, what's up, man?" Nobody calls me Christian. It's Christian Hannah Horror. That's who I am. That's you, the people, have bestowed upon me, Christian Horror. The truth of the name is I needed a name for my YouTube channel, and I love horror, and my name's Christian Hannah, so it was just like Christian Hannah, and then I just put horror, because that's kind of just like the stuff I talk about. But it wasn't supposed to become like my name. That's something you, the people, created. And so, like, as the channel kept going on, I felt like I started really tightening my screws on everything. If it's 99% horror, don't even mention it on your channel. Don't even mention it. And that's something that I did myself. That wasn't something that the audience said, "We don't care about this or that you like," or "We don't care about that." That was something I did to me. And I've always wanted to not change, because look, I would never change my channel, even slightly. I would never become a channel that like just talks about what's popular in the world or something, or talk about politics. No, do not worry. Do not worry about that whatsoever. But I've always wanted to take like a video, like there have been times where, like, for instance, I am a big action movie fan, but not the bullshit Hobbs and Shaw crap that comes out now. I'm talking about that dead form of action, that good stuff. I'm talking about movies like Demolition Man. I'm talking about movies like Bloodsport by Jean-Claude Van Damme. I'm a Jean-Claude Van Damme connoisseur. and Chuck Norris stuff like Invasion USA. Like, I am a massive fan of films like these. And it's a shame because I've always said, what if like one video or two videos out of the month, I just do a breakdown of a fun movie like that and show people like some of the few other things that I love. And the irony is, I know that the majority of horror fans are into that kind of stuff. I know you guys are. But because of the scrutiny I've put on myself of, you are Christian Hannah horror, don't bother your people with that. They don't want to see that. I've not done it. And it's funny, whenever I kind of slightly just show, hey, I picked up this Chuck Norris movie, Invasion USA, I'd get people say, I love that movie. I love that movie. Even some people say, dude, some of my close friends are like, hey, dude, like, honestly, I would love to hear you break down, like, this Invasion USA movie. Or I would love for you to explain these missing in action movies to me, like those, the great Canon Pictures films. I would love for you to explain those missing in action movies to me, because I was explaining to one of my friends, Missing in Action 2 is actually Missing in Action, and Missing in Action is really Missing in Action 2, because the guy who directed the second one saw the cut of the first one, and he saw that the first one sucked, so he said to the studio, release my movie as the first one, because then this will be successful, and you can sell this crappy film to an audience. But if you put that movie out first, nobody's going to want to see another one because that one sucks, and so my movie will fail. And so they flipped them. Like, I'm a connoisseur about that kind of stuff. I'm a connoisseur of the real late great 80s stuff of action. I'm also a video game fan, like retro. Like, I have these beautiful like stuff like this. I have Doom and Super Nintendo in the box. I would just love to show you, not become a video game channel, but do videos where once in a while I say, guys, how about today I'm going to show you my rarest old school video games, and I show you my complete in the box Doom Nintendo game, or some of my rare systems like my complete Sega CD stuff, and my even horror type games like Splatterhouse 3, which I have for Genesis, which is such a rare, difficult game, or Mad Monster Party or stuff like that. And I feel like I've scrutinized myself so much that I feel like I'm not able to do that. And because of me doing, this is where I need you guys to stick with me, because I have a lot of stuff to say. Because of that, I feel like I'm not burnt out, but I feel like if I don't just loosen my screws a little bit and share my love, like doing a video, like really quick, I would love to do, actually, let me explain first, then I'll show you. If I don't loosen my screws a little bit, not change who I am, not change my channel, not stop being Christian Hannah Horror, because I'm blessed that you guys gave me the name. That wasn't the intention of the channel name. It was just Christian Hannah Horror, because that's the kind of stuff I'm mostly going to talk about. You guys turned me into that. I am Christian Hannah Horror. I am CHH. Like, I want to get that tattooed on me, because you, the people, have created that name for me. CHH. My friends call me that. Everybody that texts me, yo, CHH, let me ask you a question. Or CHH on the show. Or when Piz has me on Region Free, we've got CHH. Like, that's who I am, and I'm blessed. I love that. But if I feel like if I don't loosen the screws and every once in a while do a video showing my late life Laserdisc collection, so you guys can see some of my rare Laserdiscs, like Lethal Weapon 4, which came out in 98. And it's on Laserdisc. Like, it was the breath as it was going out. Or my Blair Witch Project, which is horror, or my Men in Black Laserdisc, which is such a late lifespan Laserdisc. I would be so happy to do videos about those every once in a while. And I buy Blu-rays all the time of horror movies. We're still going to do that regardless. But I want to loosen my screws a little bit, and just show you guys who I am. I want to bring you into my world. I don't want to talk about the world. I want to bring you into my world a little bit more. I'm shaking talking about this because I'm so nervous. And it's not you, the audience, because I'm hoping and I'm assuming most of you are going to be like, of course, Christian, like, just do it, And I'm not jaded to where I think everybody loves every video I make, or everybody's going to be totally interested in every video I make. But I need to do something, or else you guys will not see me in a year from now on YouTube. I'll be around, but if I don't ever loosen the screws and do a video once in a while, maybe a video twice a month of like great kick-ass action films from the late 80s, or the early 90s, or show you guys stuff like for instance, like some of my cool Laserdiscs I have, like, of Speed or Under Siege, which is like one of the greatest, crappiest, funniest action films. Or maybe even do a video once in a blue moon talking about why Back to the Future 3 is one of the perfect endings to a trilogy, and how it grew on me so much as I've gotten older and hated it as a kid, and now I think it's amazing. Or doing videos like that, or showing you late lifespan laser discs, like in the mid-90s, Judge Dredd on Laserdisc and how better the Japanese counterpart is. Or talking about Jurassic Park, or talking about Lionheart, one of the best action films from the early 90s with Jean-Claude Van Damme. I feel like if I don't ever do that and give myself that little bit of just fun to be able to talk about that stuff every once in a while, I'm going to burn myself out so bad, and you guys just will stop seeing me because I won't have any drive to make videos. And it's not that it's not that I'm not obsessed with horror. This is not a gimmick. This is who I am in my blood. I have this stuff tattooed on me. The movies I watch, everything in here is my love. I love horror. It's my blood. It is. But I also love some other stuff that just every once in a while I feel the need to talk about. So, here's where I have things I need to talk about. Some of this stuff I'm going to say now is stuff that I've talked about in the past, and it dropped. And I'm doing this video as an accountability video, and also to tell you about my plan for what I want to be the next 10 years. Because I don't want to get burned out. I don't want to stop making videos. I don't know what's going to happen in the next 10 years in my life. Maybe I'll have a kid in a couple years, and I might have to slow down. Or maybe I won't have a kid. Maybe down the road, this could be my full-time job if I really put that extra layer of effort into it that I've almost stopped myself from doing. Not becoming one of those YouTubers where I'm edited every 5 seconds and it's artwork everywhere and effects everywhere. I always want to be me, but just that extra little thing. Maybe if I'm describing in this funny clip, I can play you that clip and you can get context better, that kind of thing. I want to take that little bit extra step. But with all of this going on, I don't want to rebrand and become a different channel because, like I said, you guys made me CHH. That's who I am. But I also want the channel to represent me, a horror fanatic, but also a guy that has a few extra things in his life that he loves, like great classic action films from Canon Pictures, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Stallone flicks, and every now and again, maybe show you some really cool retro video games. I'm not a gamer per se where I don't play PlayStation 4, I don't do any of that, but every now and again, I think you guys would say, Christian's got some cool video games. Look at that. He's got Doom in the box. He's got Legend of Zelda Link to the Past in the box. He's got Godzilla for Game Boy in the box. Like, holy crap, that's cool. Like, I would assume some of you would like that. So, with that being said, I just feel I want to slightly rebrand the channel. And what I had in mind was I couldn't stop being Christian Hannah Horror. That's who I am. That's who you, the people, gave me that name. But I want people to be part of my world a little bit more. I want you guys to be part of my world a little bit more. And then it hit me. I thought of this in my head and I liked it. Planet CHH. Like, that's what I want the channel to be. Planet CHH. Because I was going through my closet, cleaning up, putting clothes away while I was thinking about this. And I found my Planet Hollywood denim vest I have. And it got me thinking how, like, the good times I had going to Planet Hollywood and seeing all the outfits from, Terminator 2 3D, not actual Schwarzenegger, but the guy who impersonates him as in the Universal ride. They got his jacket to go in this Planet Hollywood or stuff like that. And then I thought, Planet CHH. Because I am Christian Hannah Horror, and I'll always be Christian Hannah Horror. But I want you guys to come into my world a little bit more. Just a little bit more. And maybe when I do vlogs too, I won't cut where I go to eat and show you guys what I'm eating for dinner. Because maybe, like, people will say, why did you cut that out? Like, or why does this cut right here? I wanted to see what you were going to do. Or maybe when I'm vlogging, I'll show you funny stuff like, oh my God, I'm obsessed with this Chevy Chase movie right here, guys. Fletch is hilarious. I cut all of that stuff out of the vlogs, and I feel it's probably not a smart move. I think people would like to see more about what I'm into. So, with that being said, I like this idea. I'm rebranding, I guess, but I'm really just expanding my world a little bit more to you guys. And it's just something I have to do. It's not abandoning who I am. 95% of the channel is still going to be exactly everything you see. Blu-ray reviews, because that's all I do is watch horror movies on Blu-rays. Blu-ray reviews, horror rankings. And by the way, the podcast, totally not affected at all. You need a horror podcast. That is the most fun thing, to be able to just shoot the breeze on horror and have conversations about stuff. The podcast is the podcast. I haven't even talked to Nick about, I haven't talked to anybody about what I'm saying right now. I haven't talked to anybody about this because I didn't want to ask people their thoughts. I said, ultimately, I've got to make this decision based on me, not just asking the people. But I'm thinking this is going to be awesome. I'm thinking this is going to be fun. Like, maybe after 7 horror videos of me talking about Puppet Master, or me talking about, ranking Michael Myers masks and things that I love, or Baby Freddy, talking about Baby Freddy, maybe I do a video talking about the history of, the history of Charles Band and Full Moon. And I talk about how we got to Full Moon. I talk about what happened with Empire Pictures, because there was a video I saw from Analog Archivist, which is a great channel, and he talked about the history of what happened with home video and Charlie Band making these great Empire films, going to Full Moon. And it inspired me. I want to talk about Charles Band and give my take and my perception on his history and do video. I got inspired by that. I want to do a couple videos like that. So maybe you might get a video like that. Or maybe you'll get a video called Late Life Laserdiscs, where I show you guys my late life Laserdiscs, like the Laserdiscs that happened right before the format died, because that's a passion of mine. So that's something I really want to do every now and again. It's like just every now and again to have that outlet to talk about something like that would just mean the world to me and make me feel so good. And it would be so refreshing. It would make talking about horror so much fun, even more fun. Because when all I do is talk about it every video in here, it's not that I don't enjoy watching horror, because I'll never, till I die, I'll be obsessed with it. But to have the ability to talk, and I would never go anything crazy. Like I said, you'll never see me do Hobbs and Shaw or Fast and the Furious. No offense. I got no love for none of that crap. I'm old school. I like Commando. I like Demolition Man. I like Lock Up by Stallone. Maximum Damage with Van Damme, or The Quest, or Above the Law with Steven Seagal. Like, that is action. I love that stuff. And I know that horror fans love it too. So why not talk about it every now and again? Why not express to the people, this is the craziness that happened with Canon Pictures. So anyway, to stop rambling, now here's the big thing I want to mention too. So that's the plan. You're going to start seeing the rebranding soon. It's going to become Planet CHH. When I bought my house I'm living in now, I had a shed in the backyard that has electricity run to it, that I was creating what I was called the VHS dungeon. Now, people have asked me all the time, where is it? What happened to it? And I've just been, lazy is not the right word. Every time I would go down there, I would get incredibly sick, because I think I'm allergic to jasmine. And there's jasmine plants all around the shed, and I would go down there and I would sneeze my butt off and just get headaches, and it made going down there prepping everything a nightmare. And then it turned into a storage room, and so I really need to take that. This video is also accountability. I have big ideas and big plans. I do want that place to become like a VHS dungeon, where we talk about nasty movies and stuff from Midnight Video, like The Wizard of Gore or Shock 'em Dead, or all that kind of great 80s sleazy action and sleazy horror stuff, and just gross out movies like that. Cannibal Holocaust. And my brother's moving down. I have another big thing to mention. So I'm going to make that happen this year. I'm going to start now. It's already in the process, and then I stopped again. I built the racks to put all the VHS tapes up there. I've got my Expendables banner up on the roof. And then I just stopped again because I kept getting sick, but I'm removing the jasmine plants, and hopefully I'll be fine, but they're everywhere. So I'm going to make that happen. And then I thought, wouldn't it be great to have, you've got the new branding of Planet CHH, then you're going to have Video CHH, and it's going to be my little video cave down there. Now, I don't know if rental store is going to be the vibe I'm going for, but it's going to just be like a dirty VHS nasty dungeon. And the posters in there are going to be lower rent nasty movies. Like maybe I'll get a poster of, take your pick, Cannibal Holocaust, or I've got my Mausoleum poster that would be perfect in there, or chainsaw hookers like in there. I want it to be like a plate where you'll see Empire labels and midnight. I ordered a Midnight Video sweatshirt, which is a awesome early 80s, 70s, early 80s VHS company. They put out movies. So I want this to be a great place to talk movies. And my brother's moving down from the military this year, and he's going to come and we're going to have podcast style episodes where me and him will do videos in here and long form breaking down movies like House of Thousand, and talk about everything we love from it. Or do video dungeon episodes where we talk about Rotor, the shitty, crappy RoboCop ripoff that has this lying VHS cover. Or we talk about just renting video stores and video store memories. Like, I want to do videos like that. So it's really a lot of what I see a lot of my friends doing. Like Pizzal is a horror guy, but he does videos with his brother, Jeremy. And he does videos taste testing soda pops, and people love them. And it's like, my fear, this is what it is. My fear is that you guys aren't interested in me, just the horror. And I don't think that's true. And my wife was like, of course that's not true, Christian. Of course that's not true. They subscribe because they probably end up dealing or liking you. You don't watch somebody that you hate. I mean, I guess some people do that. So that's really what it boiled down to. That my fear that you guys aren't interested in me that way. And I need to get over that and do this for myself, because if I don't ever take the time to say, guys, you're not going to believe what I found. Like, I got this in the box. Or, guys, you have got to check out Lionheart. Or, Jurassic Park will never be topped. Or, check out this crappy artwork for Judge Dredd, but look how great the Japanese artwork is. Or, look at this really rare Ninja Turtles cartoon Laserdisc. Or, Back to the Future 3 is perfect. Every now and again, to do a video like that would really save my YouTube life. It really would, because if I don't ever do it, I'm going to burn myself out so bad that I'll stop. I'll just stop. And I don't want that to happen. I want to build. I want the next 10 years to be awesome for not only me making these videos and fun, but for you, the audience. I want you guys to be able to come to my channel and say, today was a shitty day. Today was garbage. What Christian is about to show all these really cool laser discs that came out right before the format died. And I want to see this and forget about my problems. I want to make that kind of channel. And also, the next day, we talk about Alligator 2, the mutation. And then the day after that, we break down, Dario Argento's The Cat O' Tales. And still do so much horror. Majority horror. 90% of it. Probably more. Some months, probably 100%. But every now and again, to give myself that ability to do those kinds of videos would mean the world to me. So I'm going to stop rambling. And the only other thing I want to add at this point is I'm a musician. And I know that music isn't for everybody, and especially covers. Now, but the thing I love is music from horror movies. I'm obsessed with rock songs from horror films, and I know that a lot of you guys are too. And I was thinking about what to do with that ability that me and my brother have. My brother's a drummer. I'm a guitar player, bass player, and I try to sing. I know I'm not a singer, but I have fun, and sometimes I actually even sing in key. So I post the covers on my channel, and usually they don't get near the views that my other stuff gets, but most people are like, oh, that's cool. But I think it would be a hell of a lot more fun is to actually see you guys hear me and my brother perform these, but mixed professionally, actually hearing this stuff mixed and mic'd, not just a camera in the room hearing me and my brother where it just sounds like loud noise. And we have the technology to do that now that he's moving back here. It would probably be a hell of a lot more fun to you guys actually get to see a performance with good audio mixed and inline recordings, hearing me and my brother perform Man Behind the Mask from Parts Jason Lives, or hearing me and my brother play Space Hopper from Return of the Living Dead 2, and seeing us do it, is what I mean, seeing us video, actually seeing us perform. That would probably be a lot more fun than just hearing a cover. So, and a lot of people say, damn, it's not a music video, when they hear the cover. Are you going to do a music video for that? So that's something too I'm going to do this year. That's going to be happening this year, and I really want that to do well on the channel too, and be something that you guys enjoy and look forward to, and be like, what song are they going to do from a horror movie next? Maybe they'll do something from that movie Trick or Treat. Oh, that would be fun. Like, I want that to be something fun, and maybe I'll even dress up silly or look 80s or have fun. So that's something too I want to add on the channel. So to wrap this up, because I'm at the 25-minute mark, to wrap this up, guys, all I'm saying is, after many years on YouTube of doing such strict horror content, which I love and will never stop, and I'm always going to be a mainly horror channel, mainly horror, I just need to give myself a couple times when I'm vlogging to not edit out me talking about loving this Chevy Chase film, or me randomly doing a video talking about why Back to the, I don't need to pull it again, why Back to the Future 3 is actually this amazing movie that I was so silly for hating as a kid. Or maybe doing a video talking about how freaking amazing Speed is, or how great Dennis Hopper is in Speed, which everybody loves Dennis Hopper because of Texas Chainsaw 2. Or maybe once in a while showing you guys, I don't know, my freaking Ninja Turtle collection, which is insane. Or my Ghostbusters shelf in my game room, or my freaking game room, which I've shown before, but not that often. I need that ability to do that every once in a while and expand myself a little bit. Otherwise, I'm going to go nuts. And that's me, not you guys. But I don't want to burn myself out. I don't want to just say I'm done with this, because I love doing this. I love making videos and being a part of this world. But I've got to expand just ever so slightly, or I'm going to burn myself out. So I've got to stop talking about this. I've talked about this to my wife. My wife's been blue in the face hearing this from me. I've bottled this up for the last year. I really have. I've just bottled it up and not dealt with it. And I feel like I've got to deal with it now. So I feel better getting all this off my chest. So I hope you guys are cool with everything. I hope you're down with it. I hope you're ready to come to Planet CHH. And nothing's changing. Nothing's changing in the sense that I'm not going to be me and not talk about why I love the movie Popcorn, or why Phenomena, still my Dario movie. But just be open to seeing a few more layers of who I am. Like I said, I just want you to see more of who I am, not what I think the world is going on, or talking about this, or what have you. I want you guys to get a little bit more of me, of my world, Planet CHH. That's really what it's come down to, guys. So I want to show you guys my freaking board game collection. I have so many cool old board games, some horror ones, some creepy horror board games. I want to show you guys this stuff. So I hope you're down with that, and I hope you're ready for Video CHH. I'm going to make t-shirts, all that. My brother's going to be involved. It's going to be so fun. I in my mind, this is going to be so fun, and you guys are going to I think you guys are going to love it. I really do. So we're going to talk, like I said, Shock 'em Dead, and Cannibal Holocaust, and all that fun stuff, you know. So I hope you guys are down. I really do. I feel so good just getting all this off my chest, because I was pacing. Like, do I make this video? Do I just keep my mouth shut? But I've got to do this, guys. Like, I have to do this. So I hope you listen to this whole thing. I really do. It means a lot to me. Thank you for sticking with me, for those that have been with me for a long time. And I know this was long-winded. I said I wasn't going to be, but thank you for listening. I really appreciate it. And tell me what you guys would like to see from me too, that maybe I haven't brought up yet. If there's something you want to see from me, please tell me about it. So thank you. I love you guys. I will always keep it horror. Can't wait for Texas Chainsaw to come out in 4K this year. I'd love to do 1,000 videos about that. So let's end it there, guys. So here's to the future, Planet CHH, and get ready for Video CHH. It's going to be a dungeon, man. It's going to be a dungeon. So, and I got to get those Ghoulies replicas. That's something I'm going to work on too. So I love you guys. Thank you for watching. We'll see y'all next time.